Yo, this is me, Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus. And before we get into the most recent reaction, though currently my current reaction is being blocked. Of course it is, but then again, by the time you see this, it'll probably be unblocked, so whatever. Anyway, I do have a couple of thoughts I want to bring up before we get to the most recent episode. Chapter, Alone in the Woods. Which, I have to say, I really like that title. It's such a fairy tale title. Anyway, a couple things. One, Yang's reason for being upset in the last chapter, which again, hopefully you'll see before you see this one. But, specifically this scene.
Hey, I'm not leaving. And if we ever see him again, I promise I'll be there. I'll protect you.
What?
What?
Forget it. Let's just head back.
Because clearly, Yang is upset. And at the time, I didn't really get why she was upset. But, it's clear that the reason, Blake says that she would protect Yang. That upset Yang. Because she felt like, she took that to mean that Blake doesn't think she can protect herself, which is not what Blake meant at all. It meant that because she cares about Yang, she specifically said it because she wants to protect Yang. Because she cares about her, like I said. And as such, but Yang in her current mental state did not take it well, and, well, yeah. That's more or less what I wanted to get out of the way. I just wanted to clarify in case anybody else was confused about that as I was. You know what I mean? It's a simple observation. I got, like I said, I had these stuff written down. First, next is Maria and her motivation for being here. Maria is a character, I didn't know how to feel about her the moment she was introduced in the trailer. I something was off about her, and then I saw the first episode fully. The thing about Maria is I find her entertaining. I like her character, but I don't trust her, and I haven't trusted her. Something about her always felt off to me, from the way she was so calm when she first spoke, getting off the broken half of the train, to everything else. And something about her just didn't feel right to me. And I still think she has silver eyes, but at the same time, just because she had or has silver eyes doesn't mean she can be trusted. And then last week I heard a fantastic reaction or theory idea that Maria might be the wolf pretending to be grandmother, and I was like, oh my god, I love that idea so much. And there isn't super lot of evidence for this, but the way she's acting, so in control, the big eyes, the bad hearing, it's enough for me, and I like the idea. And honestly, she's setting even if I like watching her, I'm entertained by her, as I've sat here watching her for the last few chapters, it's like, something about her definitely set me on edge, set my instincts a tingle, and this idea that she might be the wolf, I love that idea, and so until proven otherwise, I definitely don't trust her. The wolf theory is at the top of my list, but overall, I don't think we can trust her, even if she does end up being a benefit with her knowledge. Again, I just don't trust her. Hell, maybe she's the one who's causing the problems here, because then that's the next topic I want to discuss, is the situation. A lot of people took note of the way they said tired, and I did too in my last reaction. Again, hopefully you've seen it. And frankly, it makes me think there might be some sort of grim. I mean, I figured there was some sort of grim between the opening and the scene, the end of the last chapter. It's like, there's definitely something there. And Alone in the Woods, oh, that doesn't set an ominous tone. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. And frankly, That set me on edge. I heard and I think there's a good chance maybe like with how tired and the way the people seem to have just died asleep, falling asleep in their beds. I think that's the work of a weird Grimm, something Freddy Krueger-esque, something based on an old myth about some sort of monster that infects people's minds and dreams. Something along those lines. Something like that. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I have no doubt that partially, while everybody in our little posse is definitely upset right now for a number of reasons, I think that maybe this creature might be amplifying those already negative emotions. And I don't know. This is just an idea I've had after watching way too many RWBY-centric videos in the last week. So, yeah. Let's get to this, shall we? I am, as usual, really excited. I don't know if I suppress my excitement, but I don't express it very well, or at least I feel I don't. Anyway, I've held you up long enough. Let's get to the reaction, shall we? Alright, so this one's about 20 minutes long or so, which is, for this volume, the second longest episode. Man, now I gotta look at how long the first chapter of the volume is, and everybody's so tense, and Ruby's sitting there by herself. Oh, man. And, Oscar's looking, if that's Oscar still in control, and it should be, he is moving a lot like Oz right now, and of course, Crow is drunk.
Storm's cleared up for now. We should be able to leave by morning.
That's good.
No. I don't have a good feeling about this place. Especially with me around.
Are you okay?
Sure. Tell everyone to get some sleep. I'll wake you guys up just before sunrise.
It's a diary?
The head of this household, Bartleby. Apparently, he and several other families founded this little settlement to try and live on their own. It sounds like it worked. At least, for a spell.
Grim?
Just one of many hardships. Slowed down their farming, made everything harder. It's a shame, really. He seemed like quite the ambitious fellow. Always thinking of new schemes to overcome the odds.
Hey guys. Crow said we should get some sleep. We're gonna head out early tomorrow.
Thank goodness.
The last thing you'll catch me doing is letting some kid tell me what to do. Go to bed.
Yeah, Ruby, I get what you mean, but yeah. Maria, she's a little standoffish, I don't know if that really fits into my theory. I mean, if she was so accommodating, that probably... Okay, see, this falls into the purview of my theory. I'm convinced I'm not 100% convinced this is actually what's... Oh, is this gonna have... Interesting. Yeah. I'm very convinced something weird is gonna happen here. Alone in the Woods. That title, just... Something's gonna be going on. Everybody's tired. And Crow had at least 3 bottles.
Come on, get up.
Leave me alone.
Oh, we overslept.
Huh.
What? Oh, right.
Oh, Ruby's getting upset.
You can talk to me about stuff. Yang too.
Let's just get out of here.
Crow. I love you, but you're frustrating as all hell.
There.
And right
Can we
now,
just
you're
go
the
back
most
to bed?
frustrating character in
if
the
we're all
show.
so tired, maybe we should make
Which
breakfast.
probably says...
You want to make it?
Not really.
I don't know why I like this so much, but yeah, something is definitely happening here.
You guys got the bike ready?
Well, it's done now, so let's hook this thing up and...
You people are just beacons for bad luck, aren't you?
Huh. Now that's just an unfortunate choice of words.
I'm starting to think the universe just doesn't want us getting to Atlas.
It's just a flat tire. I'm sure there's a spare.
It's not just that. It's everything. Storms, crashes, monsters. I'm so tired.
Me too. It feels like we're always having to fight to get by.
Yeah. But that's what we signed up for.
We signed up to try and save the world, not just delay the inevitable.
Last night, I couldn't stop thinking. Why are we even going to Atlas?
Weiss,
Well, this should be interesting.
Why? Ozpin hid the relics behind giant doors under enormous schools. But how long would it take Salem to find a lamp in the middle of nowhere?
But the Grim might...
They'd find it eventually, sure. But bury it or just throw it down the well, it would take years. It might not even happen in our lifetime. But we could be done with it now.
Yeah, this is definitely not natural. I knew something was going to happen, and I figured it was going to be the influence.
tired.
RWBY, this is the effect of something. Someone's RWBY, you don't let it affect you. This is something unnatural. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You're letting it control you, and I know...
Ruby, it's okay.
No! No! There's something down there! I saw it! It was looking at me!
Hey, it's okay. You just said you're tired. There's probably nothing. Now let's go.
What's wrong with you? We can't just leave! We have to go down there! We have to get the lamp back! Oh, what was I thinking?
All we have to do is fix this trailer. Hey, farm boy, check the shed for a spare.
I'm not leaving without the lamp!
I'll go down with you.
We'll go down together.
Fine. Get the stupid lamp. Oscar, fix a stupid tire.
Where are you going?
Where do you think?
Stupid.
Although, to be fair, I suppose her being standoffish, Maria, like I said earlier, she seems standoffish, but it's very likely that's what's affecting her, and I think it's what's affecting everybody else. This thing, it's probably a Grim, probably the one from the opening. It's
Maybe
been
the
here
current
for a
carried
while.
away.
These tunnels have been here a while, and something tells me the farmers didn't build them. What did you find, Maria? I still don't 100% trust you, but something tells me you don't want to die because of this thing either.
Oh, come on. Where is it?
Turn off your lights and just look for the glow?
You're...
Okay.
I really don't like that. That's some bad advice. What is that? I'm a bit terrible at reading that kind of writing. What does that say? I'm asking you guys, the viewers, to tell me what it says. Good lord. Oh. This is a trap. This is such a trap. I knew it. The apathy. The apathy. What a great name for this monstrosity. Whatever it is. And it's definitely a...
Guys!
Oh my holy... Okay.
Ruby? What is it? What is this?
My weapon feels heavy.
Run! Now!
The apathy. What an apt name for such monstrosities.
Go, go!
A new kind of horror. They don't move fast. They're slow like zombies. They tire you out. They affect you emotionally, mentally. And now they're trapped underground with monsters. And they might just end up... You know, wouldn't it be interesting if the thing that saved them eventually... Okay, there's a dead dude right there, but eventually was Ruby Silver Eyes. Because honestly, that's the only thing I can think of that might be able to help them right now. Now, seriously, these things, I'm gonna be honest, they scare me, you know, they're like, kind of like basic skeletons. Alright, maybe Maria isn't too bad. She did go underground to try and save them.
An exit! An exit!
Oh no.
Oh, come on! Blake, get up!
It's fine.
They're affecting them. You know, I'm half convinced this is just a really, really bad dream. Well, you know what I mean? This feels like it definitely could be a really bad dream. Oh my god. Oh. Yes! I was right. Silver Eyes, baby!
I've got her!
What just happened?
They're locked! Out of my
Yeah,
way!
more than likely the last dying act of somebody within the household, the houses, the Silver Eyes. Again, the Silver Eyes. It's the only thing. Ah, I see. Her
Ruby.
eyesight isn't great, so she couldn't tell.
What color are your eyes?
They're silver.
You have a family? Friends?
What?
Don't think about them. Think about the people who love you. Focus on the thought of them. The way they make you feel. Focus. Life is beautiful. It is precious. And it must be protected.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The light of the Silver Eyes. She finally used them purposely. Also, yeah.
We're back in the house?
Uncle Crow, get up!
Hey, get off me. What are you doing here?
We're leaving, you idiots! Come on!
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet? I know that was a bit of a delayed response, but what the hell are you talking about, Weiss? You gotta get out of here! These things. Oh, I see! RWBY did mention that it would be great to start a fire!
What are you doing?
Crow, don't be an idiot. Get the hell out. Burn. Burn it! Burn it to the ground!
Now we can leave.
Stop it!
Good idea.
Stop. What's wrong with you? What's...
Yes, Crow. Get the hell out of there! Seriously. Seriously. Alright, so it wasn't all a dream, which I gotta admit, I actually kind of thought that's where this was gonna go, but...
The apathy. They're not strong or ferocious. They drain your will to go on. Bartleby's estate was hemorrhaging money towards the end. He wanted to cut costs on huntsman protection. But in order to do that, he needed everyone calm. Always.
Managed to get 2 away from their pack. Hike back was miserable, but got the bastards in the cellar. Wife thinks I was out sealing the waterway entrance. I'll do it tomorrow and tell her the truth once these things take the edge off of everyone. I'm tired.
The next page proves that he did. But not before the rest of the pack followed their missing pair all the way home. My guess is they made their way beneath the estate through the water tunnels that Bartleby sealed up the next morning. Bartleby's plan worked. No one was angry or sad or scared. No one was anything. And then no one was left.
Oh no. I mean, I understand why she did it, but Cinder and Neo are gonna find
sorry
that.
For what I said.
Be able to use it.
About giving up.
Me too. We can't quit until the lamp is safe.
It's not your fault. It was those things.
I should have known. The signs were all there, but I'd never seen an entire settlement withered away like that. I suppose my mind just isn't what it used to be.
Miss Calavera? How do you know so much about the Grimm? And in the tunnels you knew exactly what to say to make my eyes do that. How?
Well, isn't it obvious, girl? I had silver eyes.
Yeah, pretty much everybody else kind of figured, but it's good to have it confirmed, you know? I like that that's the final word. Also, I like that everybody is willing. They know they got to get the, like, I get it. Like, even with everything else, they know they still have to get the lamp to Atlas. Even if they're mad. Though I am still really curious about when Oz is going to come back. But man, the apathy. Now those are some terrifying Grimm. Like, more than, honestly, they scared me more than the Knucklevi even. There's just something horrible about having a set of creatures that just bring people that, make them just want to not care and die. Man. I mean, what can you do? Also, that was a pretty good episode. A nice, decently lengthy episode with some pretty scary things going on. Like, oh, crud. Like, a lot of scary things going on. I mean, holy crud. I don't know how to feel about that. That was great. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And yeah, and I love that Maria, I kind of figured she didn't realize RWBY had silver eyes because of course. You know, also she said she had them. She had silver eyes, and that makes sense. You know, has anybody else ever made a note? I read The Wizard of Oz back in college, and because the eyes were finally focused on here, it only really just occurred to me, RWBY's silver eyes, I think they're a reference to the silver shoes. You know, everybody remembers the ruby slippers, but in the book, they're silver walking shoes. And I think I came to that conclusion a long time ago. It just didn't occur to me to bring it up. But yeah, it was great seeing them finally be made use of here. And hopefully Ruby can be taught how to use them. It is interesting to consider the simple fact, I guess it makes sense that Oz didn't know how to use them. Maybe he knew enough about them, but it's like, well, maybe he just never had silver eyes, so what could he do with them? Still, it's fascinating, and I guess everybody was probably right. Maria had her eyes plucked from her skull. So maybe, I still don't trust her 100%, but I don't think she's an outright bad guy. I do, however, think that she's hiding something. Yeah, but wow. This was a good chapter. I enjoyed it. It sent me, my heart was pumping. I feel it. There's a chill in my spine. Those apathy, man, they really scared me in a way that a lot of other monsters just don't. I guess I know what I fear the most now, outside of Salem herself, because she does also scare me. You know what I mean? But, yeah. This was a really good episode. I was happy with it. I honestly thought it was going to be something like a dream, but it wasn't a dream. It was just these creatures that affect you, make you tired, and it takes time, thank heavens. Also, Crow being a drunken idiot, thinking that everything that happened, he's blaming himself because of his bad luck, probably blames himself for what happened to Summer. The poor, stupid fool. I'm with Maria. He's an idiot. He is an idiot. But regardless, thank you all for watching. I've had a great time with this one. This is probably one of my favorites. It actually might be my favorite episode, chapter of the volume so far, maybe even more so than the Lost Fable. Anyway, I am Mike, Ringmaster of the Imagination Circus, and I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. Please, if you feel so inclined, come back for more.